Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing my first Bible from the Lockman Foundation. Alright, I'm going to do this like 3, 2, 1. Oh, that looks nice. And then a set of Bible maps, and it's nice to be with a different publisher that I'm not familiar with because I've never seen these maps before. Okay, I've been doing this Bible review thing for almost a year and a half now. And I don't know why, but I have never held a Bible from the Lockman Foundation in my hands. I have like the Allen NASB reader, which is inside. It's a Lockman typesetting, which I really like. But I've never actually gotten a Bible from Lockman. I really don't think I've ever even held one in my hands. And they reached out to me recently and said, "Hey, we like your videos. Can we send you some Bibles?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to." If you're not familiar, Lockman is they're to the NASB like Crossway is to the ESV. The Lockman Foundation is the copyright holder, the primary publisher of the New American Standard Bible. But obviously they license it out to companies like Zondervan and Steadfast and Allen and Schuyler and Cambridge, you know, that sort of thing. But they make Bibles too, and they've got some cool Bibles coming out this fall. So this is the first one. I figured, hey, I've never opened one before. It's not, I don't think it's like an expensive one. I think it's just a normal Bible. But I thought it'd be fun to catch my first impressions on video. So this is, I'm not even sure which model it is. I think it's like an ultra-thin version. Are you ready? I've got my V-cam, as always, ready to dive in. Let's do it. Nice sturdy box. All right. Very well packed. Hey! Oh, I like that cover. NASB, New American Standard Bible. I think that's kind of like their logo image, that colorful skyline. That's cool. NASB 2020. So they sent me the NASB 2020. They didn't update. Let's take the box. I'm going to do it this way. 3, 2, 1. I almost knocked the camera over, and I apologize. I hope that looked cool on video because, wow. All right, this is, okay, it says here, brown leather text. Do you see that on the spine there, over there? Brown leather text, NASB, large print, ultra thin reference Bible. I think it's funny how all of the companies, there's like leather text, leather touch. There's like the way they talk about what the not real leather is called. Let me open this up real quick. I can see some art gilding on the page edges. Okay, got that open. Accuracy you can trust. NASB 2020. So here we go. Originally produced in 1971 and updated in 1995, the NASB has been widely embraced and trusted as a literal English translation. Now the NASB 2020 improves accuracy where possible, modernizes language, and improves readability. So they've got all the features here listed on the back of this thing. Gosh, can't get this open. This is, I mean, very well packaged up because it's hard to even get out of here. All right. Sorry for that squealing noise. So it's kind of like a little sleeve. It's not a box. Oh, that looks nice. It's kind of like a marbled brown, like, do you see that? It's smooth, but it's kind of got a marbled mahogany look to it. That looks really nice. Spine is very classy. So it says Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible 2020, large print, ultra thin, and then the NASB Lockman. These are like indented lines there, so it's not raised ribs, but it's indented lines. Really smooth. There's an ISBN number on the back. It does have a little bit of art gilding, like gold on the page edges. Really, really clean on the inside. Brown liner. Brown. It has two different shades of brown. Nope, it's brown and black. Is that brown and black? Yeah, brown and black on the ribbons. Can you see that? So you got a couple of ribbons. Looks really sharp. I think I thought ultra thin was going to be even thinner than this, but this is it's like a thin line Bible, but it's big. I mean, I would guess that this is about a 6x9 Bible. So opening this up, you have pretty clean, simple presentation page, marriages, family tree, births and deaths, New American Standard Bible. Okay, NASB 2020, published by the Lockman Foundation. I like the font. I wonder what typeface they're using in here. Does it say in the beginning? It says design and typesetting from 2K Denmark. It doesn't say what. Is this the Bible serif? I don't know if it is or not. The one that I have from Allen, the older one, the Allen Reader, is more of a classic looking font than this. Okay, so it's a 2-column text. It's got center column cross-references, and then it's got textual notes at the bottom of the page. Really classic look. I like that a lot. It's nice paper. It's fairly opaque. If you just open that up, you see. So they put the cross-references at the top and the bottom of the page, justified. I'm assuming that means that, you know, these cross-references are for this column, these cross-references are for that column. That's usually what that means when they do that, which it's just a practical way to be able to use cross-references in a good way. Really modern, bold font in here, which I think matches the fact that it's the latest version of the 2020. I'd be interested to know if they're using the same fonts in their 95s and their 77s, or if they're, because that's the other thing about the NASB is that they continue to keep in print. Like, just because the 2020 came out doesn't mean that the 95 is going away, which is really interesting. So I wonder if they changed the fonts to match that. I love that they have paragraph markers in here. It's not verse by verse, but it's verse by verse in the poetry. One of the big things I love about the New American Standard, let me see if I can find a page that has it. You can see kind of in this column here, when they're quoting the Old Testament directly from in the New Testament, they give you all caps in there, so you can kind of know what that is. I think it's a really great study tool. Again, it's known as a literal translation of the Bible. This is a very simple, clean, well laid out Bible. It's got a flop to it. Like can you see that? Like that lays really flat. That's a good sign, I think. You can see that I can see some stitching in there, so it's got a sewn binding. That's good. The paper turns really well. It has some weight to it. The paper does. I don't know what the GSM is on here, but it's real. This is impressive. I mean, and this is a Bible. I don't know how much this is. I'm gonna look this up. Right? This is the fascinating part of the internet, because I'm gonna have to edit this video. I'm gonna look up what the cost is, and I'm gonna put it right here. And I don't know what that is yet, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that whatever the number that was on the screen just now is, that this Bible is probably a pretty good value. I would guess that they're not charging an exorbitant amount of money for this Bible, and it's got a really nice look and feel to it. NASB Topical Index of the Old and New Testament. Okay. That is, that's pretty big. Wow, Topical Index. I like that. And then a set of, I like Bible maps, and it's nice to be with a different publisher that I'm not familiar with, because I've never seen these maps before. Look at that. It's just a different look and feel on the Bible maps. Yes. I'm that guy who actually goes, like when I'm reading the Bible, I flip back to the maps, and I'm like, oh, where am I? Let's find my place in all of this. That's really cool. Oh, the Ministry of Jesus. Look at that. That's a great map. Ministry of Jesus, and it's got all these different call-outs in there telling you about the different places where Jesus was when he was doing ministry. For me, I'm like, oh, I can physically see he was moving around. What's going on? I love that. Something about the way my brain works. That, and then Paul's missionary journeys, of course. This is really cool. Man, it's got a nice flop to it. It feels sturdy. It looks great on the outside. I mean, I think that they told me that they're coming out with a calfskin edition of this Bible, so hopefully I'll get to check that out to see like what a leveled up version of this will be. But overall, this is a really cool Bible. The first impressions from Lockman is really solid, simple, clean. I think this looks really nice, very well constructed. It looks like it's going to hold up well over time. That's awesome. So that's my first impressions. The first time I've ever held a Bible from Lockman in my hands. Really cool. If you're an NASB fan, you definitely need to check this out. I'll put some links in the description to where you can see that. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll put some links to other unboxing videos if you'd like to watch more of these. I've got a bunch, some ridiculous ones of Bibles that I didn't even know they were going to show up, or some really crazy expensive ones. I've had a lot of fun with unboxing videos. And you can also follow Bible Review Blog on Instagram and Facebook. We've got a great community out there, so surf over there real quick and like and follow those pages as well. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.